There were too many of them.
Uh-huh.
They said as long as we kept paying them tribute, at least we know where they're hiding out.
Uh-huh. Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Thanks.
just so hungry all the time.
Let me know if you want some.
Hey,
Got the best armor in these parts.
sure. Let's take a look.
My prices are firm. Haggling gives me a headache.
Need to get back to Diamond City.
Seems to be growing well.
Back hurts. Feet hurt.
out here. You gotta take...
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road. Only thing better than getting pissed and picking fights. Am I right?
Can we talk?
I know what you're gonna ask me, Joe. I've seen it. And there's nothing I can do for you.
But you have the sight. It has to be able to.
Can't talk to the dead, kid. Even the sight.
But Dad says not to talk to strangers.
Shopping at night? Diamond City Surplus is always open. Everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Anything and everything.
Yes? Yeah?
As much as I love talking to the people, I'm a busy man.
Remember, I don't serve sense. Supplies are just for humans.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything you...
Right.
You know, a shotgun's great insurance against
I've got a few minutes to browse.
self-defense at its best.
Huh? So thirsty.
Hey there.
You there! Says I can't
You need a genuine, authentic, custom...
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Feel that heft. Hmm?
Yeah?
If you're thinking safety, a long-range rifle.
Let's see what you have.
Everything hand-tooled.
You again. All right, got plenty of supplies.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Odds.
You look like you need a prescription filled. Something to settle your nerves, let you chill.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Every chem for every need.
If you're looking to keep your load light, we can shoot.
Let's see what you have.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
Why the
I have so much data on the world before the atom bombs. Do you need something,
Curie,
monsieur?
stop running off.
I'd
Come
like to
together.
travel together some more.
Then let us get...
Hey,
Curie,
What do you want?
Curie,
hold up a sec.
I'm gonna be super serious with you.
I think we ought
Dismiss.
to part ways.
I
Go,
look forward to resuming our journey.
go to where you're supposed to be. I actually may have sent her there. Where Red Rocket Truck stop. There you go. Now, get paper. Where the are you?
Oh, wow. You're tall.
I want to be left alone.
Yeah?
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. It'd be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son.
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for...
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually...
Exactly.
Kellogg.
Man like that would have had...
Yeah, but...
He's dead, Nick.
So...
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him in alive.
Gets his brains...
You're talking creep?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see.
Jesus, Nick.
I know it's
Actually, I think...
Cybernetics, huh?
Whether we're riding...
I have to go to the Memory Den either way.
I'll head there on my own.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
Well, you two are...
Uh-huh. Hey, Piper.
You know, the Institute has a lot...
Tell me about the Minutemen.
You know that group you rescued and conquered?
Sure.
They used to be,
Right. I should get going.
All right.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
Hey.
Just let me know. Time for some travel fuel. Want one?
I think we ought to go our separate ways.
If you're sure, I guess I'll head home. Just, don't keep me waiting.
something, monsieur?
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get underway.
Now, rookie! Keep your eyes open! Think this ass self.
unusual behavior. Enemy detected. Resuming comeback operations. Yahoo?
Got it.
This is gonna be fun!
Now they'll discuss science. I have survived the hostilities.
So can we stop worrying about paying tribute to the...
They won't be bothering you again.
Thanks. It's good to know we can count on you guys when we're in trouble.
Please, just...
Hey. Remember that settlement that was asking for help? All safe and sound again.
Good. This is how we're gonna take back the Commonwealth. One small victory at a time. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Huh?
Hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
Let's see what you got.
Always happy to make a sale.
You here visiting Covenant, pal? If not, move along.
I'd like to visit.
Since you're a first-timer, there's something you gotta know first. We don't just let anyone.
Interesting idea. Between you and me.
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come. No, undesirable.
I'm new to the area. What do you mean about undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay? Some are.
Sure.
I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. You pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe, all right?
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin. So let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached by a frenzied... What's your response?
I'd grab a pipe and knock him out.
A pipe, you say? Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Medicate the infected area as best I can.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
I give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
Pitcher.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do you do?
I'd give her whatever she wants to spare his life.
Typical Class B. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
I dose myself with anti-mutagen agent.
Ignoring possible. Yes. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
I'd loosen bolts on his water pipes. When he turns on the sink, he'll be in for a surprise.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate. Welcome to Covenant.
We should go in, yes?
Hey.
You need something, yes?
Caravan came a few days back. Worked for old man Stockton. You saw them, right?
I already told you. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic.
This isn't Diamond City. A caravan of 5 comes through, you'd remember.
Then they must not have come through. Say, wouldn't you rather have a lemonade?
My job here isn't drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here. Why the brush off?
I want to help, mister, but I really don't recollect.
Mark my words. I'll get to the bottom of this. You from around here? God, I hope not. I've had enough of these hicks.
No, I'm just passing through.
My advice is pass through sooner than later. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
No, I can't say that I do.
I just can't catch a break. I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow.
Was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right. Deezer's Lemonade. Never heard of it.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
Do you have any proof Covenant is involved with the caravan?
I got one thing. They deny up and down that Stockton's men ever came here. But they most certainly did. There's no reason to bald-faced lie to me if they're not hiding something. I'll keep poking around.
Do you have any other leads?
No. If Covenant doesn't pan out, then I don't know where to start. I'll cross that road if I have to.
People here are real sensitive.
You must be new around. Real advanced machine. Everyone in the Commonwealth. I've been here a long.
We'll talk later. Hey, Deezer.
93% of all visitors prefer Deezer's Lemonade.
I'm looking into a lost caravan. Can you help?
You know what would be great for a lost caravan? Deezer's Lemonade! Voted best beverage in Covenant 3 years straight!
I'll take some.
Enjoy!
I hate this place.
Busted again? It's the third radio this month. Ted better get on this, pronto. Another newcomer. Welcome.
This cell means business. Heads up.
Do you need something from me?
Over here.
At once.
Go check that out.
I would be delighted. I wonder if the data I'm collecting will serve any purpose.
What do we have? Dealing with depression, the 12 stages of grief, and some self-help books. Quite the library here.
Well, hello.
I have seen pictures of that.
Mr. Fitzgerald.
We don't tolerate violence or vulgarity. Steer clear of those, and we'll get along just fine.
Leg's still on the end. You have anything for the
Enjoy your stay.
Hi.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate, but welcome.
Uh-huh.
As soon as you don't need the meds.
Nice to meet a friendly face.
You're in luck then. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a...
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
Does Covenant have some sort of problem with synths?
Thank God we don't. None of those machines are in here.
People here are really friendly. What?
Everyone that passes and having a pop.
Sure. The town looks really nice. How'd you manage that?
Oh, thank you for noticing. Well, the menfolk would say good old-fashioned elbow grease keeps Covenant as the prettiest place in the Commonwealth. But between you and me, I think shrewd trading may play a big part.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
Definitely. He has...
I know! And Dan thinks...
He should be thankful you let him in.
Instead, he stomps around. If the compound did do something to his precious caravan, they had reasons for it. Better reasons than a man like him. You know, honey, I was just shooting off at the mouth. Just forget anything I said about that and the compound. I have to go.
I'm sure of it.
Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
I found out about a compound. The caravan survivors may be there.
Great. Now we just need to find it. If anyone would know where this compound is, it'd be Jacob. He runs this town. But he doesn't have the best memory. I saw him once reading a slip of paper while entering his password. Maybe you can find that.
We'll talk later. Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge.
We'll talk later.
I imagine wearing that, you'd probably feel safe even outside Covenant.
It's good to see your face.
That's a serious lock. Need to find a key. Let's hope someone's been careless. Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
We'll talk later.
Outsiders aren't allowed. Why are you here?
What?
After a long day,
Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge.
So, what's the Institute?
Ask 3. Most sister disappears, or you
Right.
But I've never met a single. But there's no denying.
We'll talk later.
Try
Caesar's fresh brewed lemonade.
Hey, Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Don't think I won't hurt you.
What? No sign of the caravan yet. They've gotta be holding them someplace. What the hell are they doing here anyway? Looks like they repurposed some
Chain
old
on the other side.
I don't like the sightlines here. Plenty of opportunities for an ambush.
Did you hear something?
What just happened?
What the?
This must be.
Protect the doctor at all costs. I lost him.
Meeting room. Great. We got to have more holding cells somewhere. I feel it in my gut. Stockton's people were here.
Protect the doctor at all costs.
There is something nearby.
Hey there.
And here you are. My life's work on the verge of ruin, all because of your efforts to find Stockton's supposed daughter. You do know she's most likely a synth, yes? If you are more than a hired gun, perhaps we can stop this before it's too late.
I'll give you a fair hearing.
How considerate. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
Believe me, I've been there. But I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
You can't seriously want to kill all the synths.
We most certainly do. But we have to find them first. A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the SAFE test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
But your methods are barbaric. It's torture.
To improve the SAFE test, intense psychological pressure must be applied to our test subjects. It is distasteful, but necessary. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
Don't kill the girl. Spare her.
Impossible. The odds are too great she's an Institute infiltrator. Even if she is an unfortunate victim in this war, sparing her can compromise everything.
Sorry. That's a deal I won't accept.
You have violated your most sacred oath.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm free.
Perhaps we can find some useful data here.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter, and we get paid. Not a bad day.
It was good working with you.
Likewise. Glad you were on my side. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
Borrow you for a moment.
I have some time.
I've spent much effort gathering information in
Right.
and my self-diagnostics have come to a green conclusion. It is not lack of data or lack of collaboration which stifles my scientific progress. The inescapable truth is there has never been a great robot scientist.
I'm sure your research isn't that bad.
You are polite to say this, but if something does not change, my efforts will be mere stagnation. The greatest scientific minds of history, the Einsteins and the Curies, my namesake, have had something beyond raw data analysis capabilities. They have had a spark. This elusive inspiration is something I must possess.
If there's a way you can do that, you should.
In fact, I must. If I am to advance my understanding of medicine in this strange world, I must embark on a great adventure. I must become human, or as close as I can. I must find a way to download all that I am into a human brain.
I'm willing to help, Curie.
And you save me once again. If you find someone, a brain surgeon, an artificial intelligence programmer, or someone who is an expert in matters of the head, please bring me to them.
castle. An old holdout of theirs from back in the day. From everything I've heard, there was no small feat. There's some real monsters out there in the Commonwealth, folks. Now that they've set up shop, I've told the Minutemen will be in a better position to help whoever comes. That's good to hear, don't you think? Butcher Pete is at it again, courtesy of Roy Brown. Enjoy, folks.
Time's up, asshole!
Heads up.
May I be of assistance? Are you giving me a present?
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
Insurance? I'm listening.
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn? I said let him go.
You soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day, there'll be a new mayor.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart over here. You all right, brother?
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, I feel you.
Good. You stay cool, and you'll be part of the neighborhood. So long as you remember.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg.
I know.
Are you putting aside the fact that you're asking?
Please. Nick told me you...
This dead brain...
Fine. I'll take a look.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
Another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down? Suit yourself.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So
wasn't my idea to
news,
settle
I
down
think.
with the kid in the middle of Diamond City.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be mad this time. I probably shouldn't have
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
But the dreaming
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Procedure might have had. No one's ever...
It's my top priority.
Your efforts are appreciated.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing...
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Doctor, my friend here needs your help.
Oh? I'm not a mechanic. What could she possibly want from me?
Oh, this doctor can help me? Greetings, doctor. I wish to download my data and core programming into a human brain.
You want what? Is she serious?
Curie has a lot of pre-war research data, but she can't continue her important work as a robot.
Why not?
There are fundamental limitations in my robotic systems. I have no capacity for the human trait of inspiration.
I've never considered anything like you're proposing. It's an interesting problem. The memories wouldn't be hard. We translate those from the brain to computers and back all the time here. It's how the loungers work. Her personality, though, all the extra pieces of robotic programmed decision-making, a normal organic brain wouldn't know what to do with them. A synth brain, on the other hand, well, it's already somewhere between the two.
You're not suggesting... I won't kill a synth.
I'm suggesting nothing of the kind. Allow me to explain. I've worked on synths before, giving them memory wipes so they can live a life free of the Institute. But the procedure isn't always successful. If something goes wrong, it can leave them in a brain-dead state. Living, but with no cognition. I know a caretaker for one of these brain-dead synths. If they're willing, we could try transferring your friend's consciousness into her.
I'd like to try.
We just need her caretaker's consent. Give me a day to get in contact with them. They're understandably cautious, but I think they'll hear me out.
I will stay with the doctor. Assuming all goes well, I want to be ready for the procedure.
The caretaker should get back to me soon. She's not one to wait.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Amari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
You're the one that wants to use G519's body? I just don't have the caps to keep her alive anymore. Life support ain't easy or cheap, you know? I was gonna pull the plug on her. What you're proposing sounds a little better. Better than letting her rot.
She'll be giving what's left of her life for someone else.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Since G5 has no one else, for what it's worth, you have my consent.
Thank you. I know this must be difficult.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Curie, let's begin. Curie, terminate all non-essential operations.
Affirmative.
All right. Connection complete. I have access to your friend's memories. G5's already been prepped, so this shouldn't take long. Yes. There.
My chest... What is happening?
Just breathe. It's an autonomic function. Just let your body do what it must.
I feel so strange.
Listen to me. Can you hear me? What is your name?
My designation is Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer.
Hors Curie.
You had me worried there.
Do not concern yourself. I feel good. 3.
If I threw
a... move?
think of a strong memory. The first that comes to mind. Tell me about it.
Dr. Burrow was very old. He was on his bed. Oh,
Right. You might be feeling grief for a friend.
this unit has no friends. But... there. My chest is tightening when I think of poor Dr. Burrow.
The operation appears successful. But I think it will take a lot of adjustment for your new friend. She may need your help to make the transition.
Thank you, Doctor, for this opportunity. You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the disease.
Look alive.
What do you want? It is hard to determine whether the surface is more or less susceptible to outbreaks, but a preparation plan is never a bad idea.
Hello, Deacon. You can't hide. You think you're sneaky, but you're not. I know where you are at all times, man. I'm super intelligent. Okay, Carrie, let's go.
Hey everyone, gather around. Let's kick the breeze back. Shoot the fat. Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you can make it. How's my favorite girl doing? Didn't I see
Whoever this Brotherhood of Steel is,
the other day?
I'm not buying that.
He wishes.
All right. Getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters?
Brotherhood of Steel.
We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there
Ever
in
been
our
to kill or be
big,
killed?
friendly commonwealth
Fine-looking weapons.
wanna drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community? That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some... They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. Let's stay focused. Now, I want everyone acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
In case
Good
you
neighbor.
Diamond City
And
radio
who's in
signal
charge of good...
Place to stay, try Hotel Rexford.
Flying ship? Yowza.
Move! Nothing to see here.
Get lost.
Excuse me.
Beat it!
Stevie
Hi, bye.
Alright, Bedrock, listen. We're gonna get to Discord call, by the way.
Oh, for good.
Having issues with it. We are using it as the main thing. A lot you've missed out on. You're gonna need to look at Discord. Also, join on my game right now. Okay, everyone.
Let me get done with this stream and I'll join.
Awesome. Okay.
Oh, look, it's Jet.
Yep. I have to explain to him what we're about to do. Yo, Jet. Real quick. You already remember what I taught you about the Discord call, right? Teaching you the Discord call and everything.
It's gonna be fun.